All right, so as you guys saw, that was just a little short recap of the season 4 reunion. So it was a great season, as we saw. But to go ahead and kick off this reunion, let's have a look at this clip where wigs were the talk of the episode.
If you don't understand the difference between like a good wig and a bad wig, we not gonna work out.
I feel you on the wig thing, but kind of like let women have women's business. Like let girls be girls.
The let women have women's business. I never liked that comment. I mean, if he sees a bad wig, he sees a bad wig.
Off of that comment that you're saying, are you saying that men shouldn't comment or say anything about women's beauty or like anything involving women's beauty at all?
I would really love to see a man lay a lace front. And then you can comment, right? A lot goes into beauty to put yourself together, to put your outfit on. So for me, yes, I think men should stay out of women's business when it comes to beauty.
No, I don't agree with that. I mean, I women, please don't eat me alive here. I think to myself, if something doesn't look good, it doesn't matter if you've done it or not. If something doesn't look good and the guy doesn't like it, either ignore his opinion. It has nothing to do with you. He has the right to entitlement to his opinion. But if it affects you, why? If it affects you that bad, and there's other people that give that perspective too, why do it then? Why not just like don't do it if it affects you? But I don't think there's anything wrong with him making that comment. In my personal opinion,
I understand what he was saying, but I don't really feel him because, like somebody said on the episode, nobody had a bad wig. So you kind of didn't need to say that. It was just extra. It was unnecessary commentary, I feel like.
Okay, so fellas, do you think you should be allowed to comment on a woman's beauty or anything you see on her that you may like or don't like?
Well, I don't know about the commenting on the wig part. I think he was really just trying to be funny for real. Okay. But like we were just talking about earlier, you bogus if you come on the show and you ain't together. Like come on now. You in front of millions of people. You better come right.
Okay.
Okay, my question is like, and this is for the men. How can you tell a good wig from a bad wig? Like, what exactly do you see that you know, oh, this is a bad wig? Because women, we can tell. Because we're women, we put it on. But what do you guys see? How do you know?
I can't tell all the way, but I know if I see a little fro, you got the little, you got to look like your head bigger than what your head really is. You got a bad wig. Come on now.
No, that's true though.
Also, I think that men are a lot more observant than women like to give men credit for. Like I see a lot of men come on the show, they say you got too much makeup on. Okay. Or they say, I just don't like your heels. And a lot of women may think men don't pay attention to stuff like that, right? A lot of women may think, oh, he's not paying attention to my heels. He don't like it. But yeah, we do. We look at your heels, look at your makeup, look at your lipstick, look at everything. So, I think a woman shouldn't totally change herself for a man's opinion, but I think a woman should be open to the considerations of a man and vice versa. I think men should be open to the considerations of a woman.
I agree on that one.
Speaking of heels, though, I really feel like y'all not wearing heels. Y'all don't know how it is to walk in heels. I would like to see y'all walk in heels. And I was standing in a line for a long time, so I wanted to wear comfortable heels. But, people want to pop off of comfortable heels. It's crazy. But.
I don't know, like if a guy's like into fashion.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what she's talking about.
I don't know, whatever the case may be. Maybe he just likes to see his woman in a special type of heel, If you're attracted to him, I think you should kind of be open to what he has to say about your heels.
I agree. If you're a heterosexual woman who's attracted to men, then you should be open to what men have to say about your appearance.
Absolutely.
Like, not just any guy.
If I was doing points this week, Jamaica will get a point.
You, James, and you're like,
absolutely.
I don't like that dress. Maybe, and you I would be open to hearing you out because you're somebody I'm interested in.
Absolutely. Okay. I mean, people when my episode dropped, people were girls were in my inbox and like specifically saying, I don't like your posture or you need to sit up straight or whatever. And I take that. I'm reading it. My feelings are not getting hurt. I'm like, you know what? When I go back on the show, I'll sit up straight.
That's what I'm talking about. You take perspective, and if you want to apply it, you apply it.
Responded to with anger or he's hating on me or
exactly.
Or he's being sassy.
Exactly.
Whatever the case may be. Some people you need to actually take their opinion into consideration.
When it comes to wigs,
exactly, I agree.
I think that there is wigs and then there's wigs. So when you date a high value man who knows the quality of wigs, you're not gonna wear a cheap wig because I can tell that this wig is a cheap wig. If you get it from China, from Temu, from Alibaba, AliExpress, that's a cheap wig. If you spend a couple of $100s on your wig, it's a decent wig, and we can tell the texture, we can tell the quality. If you're laying on my chest,
true.
I don't want it to feel like I don't want it to feel like a grass brushing on my chest. It gotta be soft. It gotta be pliable. It gotta be high quality.
It's true though.